So you like to flirt and you like attention and you just can't help yourself. You're just kind of flirty with everybody that you talk to. But now you've met somebody that you really like. You need to stop flirting with everybody else. Welcome to my Broken to Brave podcast. I'm Donna Barnes. Flirting is something that I frequently say most people don't do, right? But there are some people who are just naturally flirtatious. They like the attention of it. They're just naturally very flirtatious in the way they talk to people. But I wanted to talk about that today because you're sending the wrong message, especially if you're an attractive person, man or woman I'm talking to. There are certain people that are just flirty with everybody. They like the attention. They flirt. I had a client like that years ago, very handsome guy, who came to me for coaching because this girl had ripped his heart out. We were doing in-person coaching, but he was totally flirting with me. And he was so heartbroken over this girl. And if I'm honest, I found him attractive. So I called him out on it. I was a little bit like, are you flirting with me? Like, what is this? Because, he was a client. He admitted to me that he liked to flirt with people. It's just kind of how he communicated and what he enjoyed doing. But as I started exploring the topic with him, he started sharing stories with me about women that had been upset with him because they felt like he was flirting with them when they tried to initiate some sort of a relationship, were really stunned that wasn't his intention at all. And I think that's a really slippery slope to be walking down. And that's exactly where I wanted to talk about this today, because it may seem harmless, and it is certainly a way to get people to like you and enjoy your company, but it can be really damaging, especially if you're in a relationship with somebody that if you now need to be the center of attention in every room that you walk into. You're flirting with people at the bar, you're flirting with people anywhere you go, in the grocery store, you're just a flirt. Be careful, because first of all, you could flirt with the wrong person that might get the wrong idea. They could end up being a dangerous situation for you, like stalkers, right? Unfortunately, I've had a couple of stalkers in my life. It's not fun. By being flirtatious with people, you send them a message that you're interested in them. And if you're not, first of all, it's very selfish and it's mean to be leading someone on if you have no intention of being with them. Really a slippery slope if you're flirtatious by nature. Now, I've said a lot. I think you should purposely be flirtatious if you're on a date with somebody, or if there's somebody that you would like to be on a date with, then by all means, yes, flirt with that person. But your person also wants to feel like they're special. If you're flirting with somebody, it should be because you are trying to get into a relationship with them. Otherwise, you should not be flirting with them. So just something to think about if you like to be the center of attention and you find yourself flirting just in general because that's just your personality. It might be endearing as a teenager, but it is not endearing as an adult. And I'll tell you, especially if you're a woman who likes to flirt, you're alienating other women around you. Women like that make married women feel threatened that you're trying to infiltrate. I mean, look, even when you're not flirtatious, married women feel like single women could be a threat to their marriage, right? So if you're now a flirtatious girl, even if you are married, you're perceived as a threat to other women if you're flirting with their husbands. That's just such a violation of just ethics, really, right? You don't want to make anyone else perceive that you're coming on to them if you're not. And you don't want to alienate other people, making them angry at you or potentially malicious towards you because you're flirtatious. If you are a very flirty person, but now you're in a relationship, you need to reevaluate how you interact with people, because first of all, you'd have to have an exceptionally confident and secure in themselves partner to put up with you flirting with everybody around you, because it's just what makes you happy. That's a really selfish attitude to have in a relationship. Because I also firmly believe if you are truly in love with your partner, at least this has been true for me. If I'm in a relationship that I'm very happy in and I'm solidly committed in, and I'm not intending to leave the relationship, I'm not even attracted to anybody else. I don't allow myself. I mean, you could see somebody that you think is attractive, but if you don't anywhere in your mind even consider like a flirtation, being in a relationship with somebody who's very flirtatious is definitely difficult to deal with. Just something to think about. I'd appreciate it if you'd like my video. Leave me your comments. I like hearing what you have to say. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next episode.